Ladies and gentlemen, like, Mercy does not cease to amaze me. By the way, I want to put it out there that Mercy just gave a bloody lie on today's episode of the BBNaija Pepperdem gang reunion. Like, how the bloody hell can Mercy say that she does not retweet or like any post that is aimed at dragging Tacha or Titans? Guys, as you're watching this video right now, if you have receipts, follow me on Twitter and bring out your receipts, because I really need to see this. Yes, I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. Very ridiculous. Gosh. Honestly, guys, today's episode of the BBNaija Pepperdem gang reunion show, I was just so pissed. Like, guys, you can tell by the way my hair is flying here and there. Guys, I was just so pissed. Like, I heard a lot of things, and I'm definitely gonna spill everything that I heard from the show today. So as usual, guys, if you're interested in hearing all of it, you need to watch till the end of this video. So the first things first, Ebuka started today's conversation with the love and the heat from the fans. So the first thing he asked Diane that how did she feel about the love and the support from the fans when she came out of the house, and she said that the love was actually unreal. Before going into the house, she didn't even know anybody, she didn't even have a fan base, but then she came out and she saw tons of people supporting her, creating hashtags for her, creating stanship stands and hashtags for her, and Elozonam, you know, people were even praying for her. Like, it really went a long way to boost her confidence. You know, she was really touched. And then Ebuka asked her if she found it easy to cope with all the love and the support, and she said that it wasn't actually easy, but what she got to realize is that she actually signed up for it, you know, so it's something that all the housemates had to deal with, you know. And then Thelma was also asked how she coped with the same love and support and the fanship and all of that, and Thelma said that she actually had the good and the bad. You know, sometimes she posts a picture and she gets about 100 likes, and then sometimes she get like maybe 50 comments or maybe 50 dislikes or thereabout. And then she said that when she started off her skincare line, releasing her cream product into the market, she had a lot of negative comments and a lot of positive comments, but then there was this particular guy that had actually gone ahead to attack Tuoyo, you know, on his own page. And then the guy came to her own page and was being very discouraging and negative and telling her that, do you know how many people sell cream on Instagram, you know. And then she said she had to fire the guy, and then the guy never commented on her post anymore, and then went to go and fire Tuoyo, and that was how Tuoyo and this guy ended up on Instablog. And then Ike said that for him, it feels like Ebuka actually asked Ike if he felt like the fans of other housemates were actually affecting and attacking other housemates and thereby affecting the relationships that housemates have with each other. And Ike gave a very smart and intelligent response. According to him, he says that most of these fans are actually playing games to be relevant. That for him, it feels like some of these fans, they are actually not fans of any of the housemates, or they do not belong to any fan base. But then what they do is that they create a profile, or probably add a strident, or probably had a knife, or probably had a shield, you know, on their profile. And then when you see their accounts, you actually assume that these fan base these people actually belong to either the mercenaries or the Titans or any other fan base, you know. So what he does basically is he ignores them, you know, but then those ones that actually gives him good and positive energy, he makes do with it. So according to him, he saw a very good post that he liked, and then he did a giveaway. So guys, the word out there is, if you go onto Ike's page and you give him a positive comment, he just might do a giveaway for all of you. So that was what he said. And then Ebuka gave an instance of housemates who always beg for votes inside the house. And guys, this was a very good question that Ebuka asked. Remember, when these housemates were inside the house, they'll always beg for votes. That, guys, please vote for me. This is my code number. Don't forget to vote for me. When I come out, guys, I'm gonna do you guys proud, blah blah blah. So Ebuka was like, he asked Diane that how would you feel that you being inside the house, you ask all these viewers to vote for you and all of that, to continue standing you, and then when you come out of the house, you start snubbing them, you don't have their time anymore, you know, you don't give them attention anymore. If you were the fans and the viewers, how would you feel being in their position? And Diane said that, that the truth is, it's actually not really easy. Elozonam also said that it's a bit too much, because most of these people, they come out of when you come out of the house, they do not expect you to have a life of your own anymore. So they feel like they have an opinion in your life. They want to be controlling. They want to tell you what to do. They want to tell you how to act and behave. They want to tell you what to say at certain times. They want to tell you who to be friends with and all of that, you know. And according to Diane, she said that it's like they want to control their lives. And then Mercy said that they're always threatening to unstand you. You know, if they tell you to do something and you don't do it, they want to unstand you. Ike said that they need for him, it feels like they, as the housemates, they are not public figures, so they actually need the positive and the negative to remain relevant and to also grow. The positive and the negatives also helps them to check their acts and every other thing. And then it says that although that you cannot control all of these viewers and all these fans' perception about you, you know, especially when it might ruin your relationship with other housemates. And then when they went on a break and then they came back, and Ebuka said that they want to check out the viral moments on the show that blew up the internet. So at this point, Diane had left the show, Kimopra had left the show, and then Tacha was on the show, and yeah, I think Tacha and Frodd was on the show. Now guys, this particular segment of the show, this was where I started getting really upset, because I felt like Venita was brought back on the show. And that's another thing, guys. Why the hell do they keep bringing Venita back on all the shows? It's as if any show that there is a Tacha, they will definitely bring back a Venita, so that a Venita will come and be playing devil's advocate on behalf of Mercy against Tacha. I don't really understand why it's going on this way, but that was what actually happened once again today. Another thing I also noticed, guys, I felt like today's show, they brought everybody that is a friend to Mercy and nobody that is a friend to Tacha. Because what I don't understand is, why don't they ever bring Sadi, you know, onto the show, or maybe Zoom call Khafi, who is a friend to Tacha, to defend her when the rest of the other housemates are actually attacking her? Why do they always bring only Tacha without people that she's actually cool with in the house? I know that the people that she's cool with in the house might not be a lot, might not be much, but at least she has Sadi, she has Khafi, you know. So those are two people that we can proudly say that, okay, these people are friends, you know. But today's episode, guys, let me not lie, I'm gonna be frank with you guys, I feel like they just completely brought everybody that is in Mercy's camp onto the show to come and attack Tacha, because once again, that was what they did. So this was what happened. As I said, Ebuka said they wanted to show some viral moments on the show that actually blew up the internet. So they first of all showed the video of Mike and Omashola, when Omashola was teaching Mike how to sing this tennis song, I go Shodi for your case. So guys, remember that particular period in the house? They were having the Pepsi know your lyrics challenge, and Mike could not pronounce the MC Oluomo, you know. It really blew up the internet. So that was one of it that they showed. And then the second one was the Enkay and Seyi's fight in the house, where Enkay was shouting at Seyi, fuck the ice cream my nigga, that kind of talk like that. It really blew up the internet. It went totally viral. And then the Mbuzo Shiwanwa thingy between Tacha and Omashola, when they were having their fight, like quarrel, when they had a group presentation to do. And while they were quarreling, Mercy and Frodd were at one other corner dancing. And guys, the most amazing thing about that particular quarrel was that they were able to create a music video out of it. So wow, that one completely blew up the internet and went viral. And then Ebuka asked Omashola and Tacha that why did they continue quarreling. He asked Tacha that obviously Omashola was having fun with the whole thing, but why was Tacha getting upset? And Tacha said that no, that she was actually having fun, you know, but when she saw that Omashola kept on going on and on, she was really exhausted, like, and this guy, can you just stop already? Why are you continuing with this thing, you know? So Ebuka also said, asked Omashola that what kept him going on, you know, with teaching Mike how to sing that song, because even he personally saw how Mike was struggling with the song, and he already concluded that, guy, you cannot sing this song. And Omashola said that Mike is a very teachable person in the house. He's one of those people that when he doesn't know anything, he's always looking forward to actually learning more about that thing. So he was hell-bent on teaching Mike how to sing that particular song, you know. So Ebuka now face Tacha. Now this was the part where everybody now decided to face Tacha and Titans once again. So Titans, if you are watching this video, come to Tacha's rescue, because honestly I'm getting fed up with this whole drama, you know. So Ebuka now asked Tacha that is okay. He asked her if Titans are a reflection of herself, of her personality, and she said no, that she does not think that Titans are a reflection of her. Rather, she can say that they can totally relate with her and her personality. And then Ebuka now asked her again that how often has she seen things that she feels she is not a representation of, and she said that for her, since she came into the house, she has been going about her life with this orientation of live and let live, let love lead, let peace lead, and all of that. That although she sees a lot of things on the internet, and she has tried as much as possible to let them see that she's not really bothered about all these energies that's going on and on, because she's more focused on building herself than any other thing. So while Tacha was talking, Nam was saying no, he was shaking his head. The rest of the other housemates were saying no, they were completely disagreeing, right? And Tacha also said that, okay, Ebukana asked Tacha if she feels like Titans base their judgment of the other housemates on the events that happened in the house, and she said no, that she does not think so. And then Ebuka also asked Tacha that what does she do when her fans attack other housemates, and Tacha said that she does not think that Titans attack other housemates for no reason like that. She does not think they attack other housemates, and the other housemates were actually disagreeing that no, that Titans actually attack other housemates. And this was the part where Mercy said that she feels like Tacha knows that her fans attack other housemates, that Tacha knows and Tacha is aware, because Tacha likes and reposts the drags and the shades that her fans gives to other housemates, and of course she does not. Ebuka asked Mercy that, oh, does mercenaries do the same thing? She said no, that she does not drag other, like, I'm like, girl, like, there are so many receipts on the internet already of Mercy liking posts that are geared towards attacking the image and the personality of Tacha. Mercy by herself has several times attacked Tacha via liking tweets, reposting tweets, and doing a bunch of other things. She has thrown shade several times. And guys, remember, this particular episode, excuse me guys, and guys, remember, all the shows are actually pre-recorded, you know. So Mercy has actually shaded Tacha, she has shaded Titans, although sometimes she does not come out to say it outright, but she literally does it. You know, that was the other video that she did with Omashola, doing like this, doing like this. If she's doing like this, like, who is she actually referring to if not Tacha, you know? So guys, I'm sorry to say this, so this one is not about, oh, Glory is actually supporting Tacha. Hey, let's call a spade, okay? Tacha cannot say that she does not know if Titans actually attack other housemates. I feel like she's aware, you know, but Mercy as well cannot say that she does not like or retweet or repost any post on social media that has to do with, you know, mercenaries or any other person that is related to her attacking Tacha or Titans. That's a bloody lie. Yes. So guys, this was the part where Frodd now said that, okay, that he is actually cool with Tacha, but there were several things that actually happened that made him question what was going on between both of them. So he said that, okay, for instance, he's unbothered clothing brand. Remember guys, it's like a sweat tracksuit and it has a hood. So he said that when he released it, he released his own first and then Tacha released hers. Then when he released his own, somebody bought it and wore it, and then the person sent him a message on social media saying that, oh, your stuff is a lot of quality, I like it. And then he said he was about boarding a flight to Abuja. Then he replied by saying, oh, thank you very much, we do a lot of research, you know. And then he said he shut off his phone, traveled out to Abuja, and the moment he landed and turned on his phone, he saw a lot of comments and stuffs on social media. You know, Titans were dragging him, calling him stupid, calling him names and all of that, you know. And for him, it was like, where is this energy coming from? Like, he wasn't referring to anybody, you know. He said he was at the bottom of the tweet that he saw, unlike anybody's own, you know. So he was saying that he wasn't attacking Tacha, but, you know, Titans made it look that way. So he was saying that another thing was that when he saw that old drama going on, he tried sending Tacha messages, but he did not deliver, or Tacha did not respond. And Tacha was arguing that no, that she did not receive any message. So Frodd also said that on his birthday, you know, Tacha sent him a happy birthday. He said thank you, and Tacha did not say anything like you're welcome. And Tacha was like, no, that she actually responded and posted it on her Insta story, you know. So it's not like they actually had any conversation on Twitter. It was actually on Instagram, and she responded, you know. So Frodd kept on saying that, look, if you know you're cool with other housemates, allow everybody to know that you're cool with other housemates, instead of not saying anything where Titans, you know, attack other people. And one thing I like on this show today that Ebuka really did was that all these other housemates were actually attacking Tacha and Titans, you know, saying a lot of things. But Ebuka kept on asking them that, okay, don't the mercenaries do the same thing, you know? Now Elozonam said that no, mercenaries don't do the same thing. For Elozonam, he said that, oh, Titans are very, very intense, and they have the same behavioral pattern, they have the same traits. And according to him, he says that for Tacha to say that they are not a reflection of her, he does not think it's so. He also said that for Tacha to say that most of the people that actually throw shades at other housemates are not Titans, that they are people that are actually impersonating some Titans, you know, because Tacha actually said that most of these Titans are actually focusing their energy on praising her most of the time, you know, that she feels like it's actually people claiming to be Titans that are actually throwing shades at other housemates. Elozonam said no, that he does not think that that is so. So Ebuka asks Elozonam that, okay, are mercenaries different? He said, mercenaries are different. So Ebuka was like, no, that he has actually seen some attacks from mercenaries. But Elozonam still maintains that no, that mercenaries are different, that although some of them actually attack. And I'm like, come on, guys, I know you guys are in Mercy's camp, I know that you guys are actually friends of Mercy, but call a spade a spade. Mercenaries are just as vicious as Titans. And guys, this is my frank opinion. Mercenaries are just as vicious as Titans. I mean, it's a two-way street, guys. I have actually seen posts from Titans attacking mercenaries, and I have actually seen posts from mercenaries attacking Titans. Like, it's a two-way thing. This one is not a matter of these people are better and more level-headed than these other people. No, it's the same energy that these two fan base dish out to each other. And for me, as long as they started on that path, nobody can blame anybody about it. They give the same energy, you know. And then Venita, of course, will definitely have something to say. And then she said that she thinks that Titans are unhealthy. So that's the word, you know. She said that she feels like Titans are unhealthy, you know, but mercenaries are not. And I'm like, okay, this is the part where I have to say that these housemates, they still have a lot, you know, a lot of grievances in their hearts against Tacha. And I feel like it's high time that they all saw a shrink, because it's actually funny that they see white and they call it black. It doesn't really make sense anymore. Guys, what are your thoughts about tonight's episode? Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and I just might do another video tomorrow morning about this particular issue, because I'm not about to let it rest. You know how it goes. Glory would definitely have something to say, frankly speaking. I'll see you guys in my next video tomorrow. Have a nice evening. Bye.